Alina, hang up the phone. The manager's voice cut straight through the breakfast rush. We pay you to carry plates, not to cry in the hallway. Every head in the diner turned. Lena wiped her tears, ended the call with the hospital, and whispered, "I'm sorry. I'll get back to work right now." She retied her apron and stepped back onto the floor, pretending her world wasn't falling apart. What she didn't know was that two men sitting quietly in a corner booth had heard every word. This was just a small roadside diner outside Dallas. Nothing fancy. Coffee, eggs, and people barely holding their lives together. Lena moved from table to table, refilling cups, carrying plates, forcing a smile she didn't feel. Her mother was in the ICU, no insurance, and the hospital wanted the deposit by the end of the day. Alina checked her savings. It wasn't even close. When the two men finished their meal, the gray-haired one asked for the check. He slipped something inside the folder, signed it, and handed it back gently. "The change is for you," he said softly. "Don't give up." Alina opened the folder and froze. Inside was a thick stack of cash. Before she could even speak, the two men were already gone. Minutes later, the manager called her into the back kitchen and handed her an envelope. "They asked me to give this to you," he said. "They figured you might refuse if they did it themselves." With shaking hands, Alina opened it. Inside was a hospital receipt, ICU deposit paid in full, and a folded napkin that read, "Even when you didn't say it out loud, we heard your prayer." Alina's legs gave out. She slid down the wall, crying until no sound came out. 1 week later, her mother was discharged, weak but smiling. Alina went back to the diner every day. Same apron, same job, but her eyes were different now. She finally understood something. When it feels like there's no one left to rely on, God doesn't drop money from the sky. He quietly moves the hearts of strangers, just enough to remind you that you were never carrying it alone. If you've ever received help right when you were about to break, leave a comment. I still believe. You've seen wise image prompts, don't give line wise.